All right, so today is Tuesday, July 30th, 2013, day 56. Shut up! Day 56 of the Journey of Hope North Route 2013. I'm here with Chris Dubel and Travis Turner. Today we rode from University of Michigan, which is in Ann Arbor, to Toledo, which is in Toledo. And we had an interesting day on the ride. It was about 50 miles? 55, 60? Something like that. It was, miles are starting to just run together. It was really crappy in Michigan. Really crappy road. So tell us about the ride. One of you guys.
Well, roads were in pretty poor shape from the beginning. Lots of potholes, lots of cracks in the road. I believe, was that the day that railroad tracks messed up?
Yep.
So 2 people fell because the railroad tracks were too parallel to the road, and people didn't know how to handle those. So they got their wheels caught in the tracks and ended up falling.
That and just the railroad tracks were like there was boards popping out, and the railroad tracks were not.
There was a really nice gravel road that we did go on.
How was that nice?
It was nice. I'm pretty sure that road was the longest stretch of smooth road in the entire state of Michigan, but it was gravel, and it was very fine gravel, so it didn't hurt to ride on.
Was it you that I rode with back in, what was it, Nebraska or Utah? Going into, I think it was Delta, going into Delta. Then we had that long stretch of like the patch chip and seal road that you were just like you were cursing up a storm. You were about to like.
I hated that road, but this gravel was nice because it was supposed to be gravel and it felt smoother than gravel. That road was bad because it was supposed to be paved, but it wasn't. Anyway, Doug got his first flat. Tell us about that.
I was hoping to get through the entire trip without a flat. So I was actually talking to them while we were riding. I said, if I can make it through Michigan, we'll be home free. We won't have to worry about a flat because the rest of the roads will be fine. Sure enough, like 5 miles later, I hit this big, huge pothole. Like it was just amongst a bunch of other potholes. It just slammed into the pothole. And I'm like, guys, we got to stop. There's got to be something wrong with my bike. There's no way my bike survived that pothole. That was a big pothole. So I stopped, and I was looking at my bike. I was like, this is all right. Checked my front tire, flat. Totally flat. I was like, crap. First flat tire of the trip. Took 3,000 miles, and it took a Michigan road to do it. So props to Michigan for your crappy roads for being able to pop my tire. So there's that. Yeah, it took me a little while to change it because I hadn't changed the tire since California.
That's more practice.
So don't slash my tire. So fixed the tire, got on going again. We got racked a little bit for like 10 miles just because we had media that we had to get to, so a couple of the pace lines.
Big rival event at University of Toledo.
Actually, I think everybody got racked that day.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, everybody got racked that day for like the last 5-10 miles. So we got into UT, and you want to talk about the arrival and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was at the
University of Toledo.
Yeah.
University of Toledo.
It was at the Student Union.
The Student Union. Looked like front steps to a Capitol building. That's what it kind of looked like. There was lots of people there. About half of them were friends of Bo.
Yeah, we had a lot of friends of Bo that day.
Bo
I
was
think
popular
I've acquired
in
it.
Toledo.
What?
Bo was popular in Toledo.
It was.
Yeah, very popular.
Who was the guy? Like even the guy that was doing all the speeches was like, and who is this Bo guy? And like started talking about him and everything.
Yeah, Bo's pretty popular there. I don't know why. They had tons of signs with his name and his face all over.
It's funny because Sarab's actually from Toledo.
Yeah.
But no one was there for him except his family.
His family has met up with us so many times. So we had that, and then we went inside, and we had like Chick-fil-A and like I can't even remember the name of the company that did the hot dogs. It was like Nettles.
Some good dogs.
Yeah, they were like cheese and chili and
Really fine chip.
Got a proclamation from the city of Toledo, which is cool, from their city council.
yeah.
There were a lot of alumni there, previous Pi Alphas. one Pi Kappa alumni who was councilman who actually gave us the proclamation. So that was very cool.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of people there. A lot of, like I was telling Spencer, I said, we had the arrival in Denver, which was pretty nice, but like, and there was a lot of people. There was a lot more people in Denver, but we had like a lot more speeches in Toledo. Like a lot of people were up there giving speeches. So we had our lunch, and then we rode to our dormitories, which was at the International House at the University of Toledo. We didn't have to stay alone this time. We had roommates, which was kind of neat. Most of us did not enjoy staying alone the night before at U of M. So we had roommates, and then after that, what did we do? After we checked in,
Went to a friendship visit. We split up into teams.
which one did you go to?
I went to the Sunshine.
Oh, we all went to Sunshine.
Yeah.
Marby, did you go to the Sunshine? No, you went to the Applewood home.
I went to that one.
Okay, so come talk about that because none of us went there. So tell us what happened there, and then we'll talk about Sunshine.
So basically at the Applewood home, basically what we did is we went there and it was just a small classroom of little kids. They didn't have deadly disabilities. But we put on a KOB performance for them. We gave them the Ronaldo one, so about a guy that's blind, and then Mark, so a guy that has CP. And then we just hung out with them, and they were great because they asked really funny questions and they were really outgoing and great. And then we left. It was only about an hour long.
Okay, all right. The Sunshine. Thank you, Marby.
No problem.
The Sunshine Home, we kind of took a tour of the place. So we got to see like the pool. They have a pool that like goes up and down, like the floor, so it can vary in height. What else did we do there?
Just got to spend a little time with some clients. Not very much time. We were kind of rushed, but it was great.
We did some like basketball, right? We did
Some basketball, gym games, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Interesting types of bikes. Some like hand pedal bikes and
Some neat adaptive cycling equipment, indeed.
Did you try that little thing with like it was like large, like two like skis, and then you like it was weird. It had like wheels attached to them. It only went straight and forward and backward. It didn't turn.
Not really sure what that was for.
I don't know either. Yeah, but so after that, we headed out to Outback Steakhouse, where we had our dinner. It was sponsored by Outback Steakhouse. The owner of Outback Steakhouse there, which I don't remember his name, but he's a Pi Cap, and he sponsored our dinner there. We had steak and potatoes. It was really good. Don't know much else about that. After that, we went out to the back to dorms to kind of like regroup. We split up into groups, and we went out to the Stotzenberger College in Toledo, where we all got massages. It was my first professional massage of my life, so it was very interesting. I really don't know how to describe a massage. I was massaged in my back, in my shoulders.
It was a first massage for a lot of people. It was for me too. I never had one.
Same here.
Pretty great.
Did you? What did they work on for you? Back and shoulders?
They
or?
did all legs for me.
Oh, okay.
and It was amazing.
Okay.
I did legs and elbows. I've had elbow pain.
Okay. Interesting. After that, we went over to the Meta House. Meta lives in the Toledo area, Sylvania. I believe that's the city he lives in. And we had dessert there, and we just hung out there and played basketball, or knockout as it's called. And we just hung out, had a good time. I actually I got a couple baskets. I suck at basketball, so when I get a basket, it's a big deal for me because I don't really get baskets. Anything exciting happened there for you guys?
I ate lots of breakfast. They were really good.
We get so many desserts on this trip. I found that like we get more dessert than we do food. Just a lot of desserts. What was your favorite dessert of the trip? Have you had
The whole trip?
the whole trip so far?
I had to think about that.
Rhubarb cake in Baker, Nevada.
Ooh, that was good cake. I had I think the best I had was it was like a strawberry gelatin cake or something. It was at the it was in Ray. It was at the rack.
Remember that?
Yeah, that was really good. Nobody knew what it was, and I asked the lady. I said, "What is it?" She's like, "Not entirely sure. It's like strawberry something with like some frosting on it, but it's really good." So,
I guess Sarab's house because the brownies were really good.
I didn't try
They
the
had
brownies.
ice cream and hot fudge, and they also had these cookies that had butterscotch and coconut.
Hmm?
Delicious.
Okay. really good. All right, so that was day 56 of the Journey of Hope Northrop 2013. Keep checking out my blog, joh.theotherbrew.com. Over on this side, there is links to other people's blogs. Do either of you know a blog? I probably asked you before. No? Okay. Well, other people's blogs are over here, and up here on the top left, there will be a map that between the hours of like 6 and 8 to like noon and 3, there'll be a dot that moves across the screen showing where we're going and how fast I'm going. You can follow me across the country, and so thank you for you, Chris and Travis, for helping me out here, and Blake for just being Blake. Yeah, peace.
Thanks to music.
More music.
Play us off,
More
Blake.
cowbell.
Play us up.